Hello everyone and good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do like a super quick ASMR get ready with me makeup whatever. I had to get up, run, film, clean, meal prep. It was a lot and it's currently 7:18 in the morning. My brushes are also not clean, so we are really going to get into it here. I have zero plan. I don't know. I don't even feel like putting on foundation or anything. I'm ignoring every problem. I'm going to go right in with this super light gray shade here. Truly, we are in a rush today. And I'm just going to try and put this all over the lid. Of course, like I said, we are using our fingers today because every single one of my brushes is still like covered in makeup from either Halloween or a couple of the different tutorials that I've done since then. They are literally covered in makeup. But as I'm kind of getting into this here, I hope you're all doing well. I know my videos have been a little random recently, but I'm studying for my certified personal trainer exam, so I've just been in a little bit of a rush. But I do have a crochet video filmed for all of you guys to watch next week. That should be out next Wednesday on like a super cute little bucket hat. All right, I think that's what we're gonna do for the top. I am gonna put a little bit underneath too. And for those of you who have definitely noticed, for whatever reason, my acne is getting bad again. I'm hoping this is like a one-off kind of thing because it's turning winter, it's getting really cold. So after I noticed my acne getting worse, I decided to do less and less tretinoin. I don't know if that's gonna make it better or worse, but we're just gonna have to take it one step at a time and see. But this is flat by now. This is a pimple patch. This is popped, it just has a pimple patch on it. Those are really the biggest ones. This is really just an old cyst that won't go away. But I think we're gonna just have to deal with this right now. I take this really light shade that essentially matches my nails, put it on my ring finger, and just start putting it into the inner corner. And it looks like my nails decided to put makeup on my face where I don't want it. Awesome. So I'm just gonna try and blend it out a little bit. I'm gonna do the exact same thing again, just on the other eye. Try and give you guys a view of what's actually going on with my mirror and my nails in the way. Like I said, today we are in a rush. So I do like how this looks. It's a little less dark than what I normally do, but I'll definitely put some eyeliner on afterwards. Very bright in the middles. Then I'm going to do the same thing and put more of this color on the outer parts. I'm just going to use my pinky to make sure it's a little bit smaller than normal. I really hope you can't hear my mom and my dog. I don't even know what's going on. I think he's like running around and running away from her in the other room. But we're going to just keep doing this. Trying to build these little like circular shapes on the outside. I always like how that stuff looks. And I think we're just gonna have to get what we get and not get upset today. I'm pretty happy with how this looks. I'm gonna leave it as it is. There's no time to second guess anything. I literally, if you can see my nails, they're not even cleaned up. Like they're super bossed right now. They're fake nails. Like, I always wear press-on nails because I take them off on the weekends so I can play League of Legends. But I take my nails off at the end of every week after work. So I have to wear the press-ons, but I was like, I've worn this set. I'm just taking makeup off. I've worn this set before and I didn't want to wear it again. So I decided to paint it over with the chrome while I was on the treadmill this morning. So like I said, we've been kind of rushing around. For mascara, we're going to use our mineral one. For eyeliner, I'm just going to use my regular e.l.f. one. This is not blood, this is lipstick that must have gotten on me from something else. I'm going to use this e.l.f. gel to brush out my eyebrows in a second. I'm just rummaging. For my black NYX pencil liner. So, I'm gonna start in here. Just put this all on our waterline. and blend it down a little bit extra. See how that kind of just makes it a little bit more dramatic? We're just going to do that same exact thing over here. I'm going to try and clean up that little bit. If it doesn't come off, I don't really care. I wear blue light glasses at work all the time, and for some reason I've formed a narrative that they're real glasses. Like, really harmless, but like, I don't know why I did that. So now I just act like they're real glasses all the time, which makes me laugh. Every time I try to be like, oh, I can't really see, I gotta get closer. I don't know. But I say that to say that any imperfections will be covered up. All right. We do not have much time. I kind of have to be out the door in the next 5 minutes. So we're just gonna do this to brush out our brows. They are shaped really well right now. If you see the process that I go through to shape them, I almost like individually pluck every hair because I have huge brows usually. And then I take hair cutting scissors because I cut my own hair and I cut everyone's hair. And I just trim them up. And then I take my little dermaplaning razor and I just clean up any other edges that I missed. All right, so for eyeliner, I think I'm just gonna pull out the other mirror. Make it minorly easier for me. I'm gonna take it super simple today. Unless that wants to happen. I just want to do a small and easy little wing. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I have to lock in and get this on. Boom, boom, boom. I always forget how hard it is to get this eyeliner over any type of like glitter that I put on. But that is all we need. Nice and easy. Boom, done. Okay. I'm gonna do the other eye. And then I might add like a little cat's eye point to the inside after. Not until after I get this on my face. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing over here. It always starts out really thin and then it just, you know, the world happens and it ends up getting thicker afterwards. I also have a feeling this is not going to be nearly as even as I want it. Oh, maybe it will. Oh, you know what? No, that's good. Not too shabby. For those of you who know, my eyeliner trick is always to go outwards. So I never start here and go in. I always start out and go the other way. I just feel like that keeps it from being super totally uneven compared to what it would normally be. But just filling it in a little bit more over the glitter. And I'm going to do a small little wing against my better judgment here. Just to make it ever so slightly more dramatic. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay. That's done. Paused it for a second and went back in a little bit more. I heard my dad yelling on the phone and I did not need that in the audio here for you guys. I think, to be honest, I have no energy that early in the morning. But sometimes I think his boss immediately like blows up his phone. So who can blame him? But I'm just doing my mascara the same way I always do it. Try and keep it nice and thick on the top and on the bottom. And by this point, we're just about done. I love this mascara because it doesn't like clump. It's easy to take off, which is, excuse me, probably the opposite of what a lot of people want, but not me. I'm good like this. I don't care if it smudges. I don't care how easy it like peels. I'm not going to be running around with makeup on, so I don't really need it to stay. I'll be sitting at my desk all day, essentially just studying for my exam on Monday. So I'm super, super excited for, mainly because, I mean, a lot of you guys know I've been working out for almost 10 years, lifting weights, running a little bit, mostly lifting. But I have a hard time feeling like I can post about that stuff without having the certification. So after next week, Lord willing, I'll be able to post some more stuff for you guys. But mascara's on. To finish up, I'm debating putting on black lipstick. I really want to, but I have a feeling midway through the day I'm going to be like, why the hell did I do that? But I think I'm just going to do it anyways. So, put this on. When I say quick, I mean quick, because I hear my fridge kicking on now too. And with that, we are done. Like I said, we were taking this super quick, really simple. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.